We made an agreement with Saudi Arabia saying you can only sell your oil in US dollars. So if any country wants your oil, they need to come and get our dollars to buy it. And in return, we'll protect you. Our military will protect you. Hey, it's Nate. Welcome to my channel where we talk about money, whether that's fiat currency, cryptocurrency, precious metals, basically anything that affects your wallet, that affects your wealth, and how you save for retirement. I'm a millennial, and while I'm not at retirement age yet, it's not going to be too long before I'm there. And one thing I noticed is that you can't save money anymore nowadays. It seems like if I put money away and it's not growing in a stock market or it's not growing in an investment of some sort, the money just disappears, gets up, walks away. What do I mean by walks away? If I save $100 in 5 years, that $100 might be worth what $80 was today. Why does that happen? That happens because of inflation. You probably hear that word talked about a lot, and maybe you know what it means. Maybe it's foreign language to you, but I want to go over what it means to me. Inflation should mean a lot more to you than it does. What it basically means is that the government prints more money. And when they print more money, the money that you have in your wallet becomes worth less. Since 2020, the government has printed over 40% of the dollars in existence. That means for every $10 in existence right now, 4 of those dollars did not exist before COVID. The government is printing money at a massive scale. And so what that does is it reduces the value of the dollars that you already earned. The money you worked for, the government came and snuck it away from you, stole it away from you without ever passing a tax. They took it from you by decreasing its value. The interesting thing is that the people that this affects most is the millennial, that middle class guy that's been working a job, that has a family. That's impacted you and I the most. The people on the bottom get subsidized by raising the minimum wage. Easy answer. Everything's costing more, we need to raise the minimum wage. The people at the top, they already own everything. So when all the prices go up and all the property values goes up, all the assets, the cost of the assets, how much it costs you to buy something, when that rises up, the people at the top, they own all the things. And so their wealth is protected. They're not hurt by this. They're worth more. They'll just simply go get a loan against one of the assets that they own and pull out more money based on that risen value. So the people that are hurt the most is the people there's no easy answer for, the middle class. We don't get a raise, definitely not enough to keep up with inflation. You say, well, I got a raise, I got a 3% raise, but inflation went up 8% or 6%, or even if it's just 2%, it's 2% every single year. 2% more than the year before. So what can we do about inflation? Why did it get started? Has it always been this way? The answer is no, it hasn't always been this way. The reason inflation is jumping so much right now is because our dollar is backed by, wait for it, nothing. Absolutely nothing. It used to be backed by gold. And in the 70s, they got rid of that. They said, we're going to back it by the power of our military and the price of oil. We made an agreement with Saudi Arabia saying you can only sell your oil in US dollars. So if any country wants your oil, they need to come and get our dollars to buy it. And in return, we'll protect you. Our military will protect you. So basically, our money was now backed by our military and by our ability to force people to use our money. But then things changed in 2021. Saudi Arabia did not renew that agreement with us. And so now our money is backed literally by nothing but our ability to force people into using it or deceive people into realizing that it's not worth anything. That's why we've been printing so much money. So what can I do about inflation, you might ask? What can I do to protect myself? Am I helpless against this? Absolutely not. You are not helpless against this. You can do something about it. The simple answer is to just get out of US dollars. Don't sit around saving up a bunch of dollars. Buy things. Anything that doesn't lose value. You can buy property, precious metals like gold or silver. You can buy cryptocurrencies, and there's pros and cons to all those things. First up, with precious metals, the big pro is there's a long history with gold and with silver. They tend to hold their value. They don't just go up and down, they're pretty steady. So if you want something really steady, great option for you. By the way, I'm not a financial advisor. These are my opinions. Cryptocurrency is kind of the new kid on the block, but it's got a lot of value in store of value in some coins, and also it has the ability to rise in value significantly. On the flip side, it also has the ability to lose value very quickly. If you like volatility, you like the ability to try to outsmart the market, that might be your gig right there. However, just like with all things, a rising tide lifts all boats. Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. And then there's nothing like buying dirt. Real estate is a great option. Land will always be a thing. Values in all of these asset classes can rise and fall. But the great thing is that the more money that is printed, it then takes more money to buy these things. So when inflation, the money printing machine is going crazy, that's just rising the price of all these assets. Everything costs more. So everything costing more hurts really bad when you're living only on fiat currency and you're just trading your time for dollars. That really hurts. But when you start to own assets, you start to benefit from those rising prices, or at the very least, not get hurt so bad. So the big thing to do to get protected against inflation, get out of dollars. Just get out, buy something with them. Buy something that's a good investment. Just keeping it there in the bank, earning almost no interest, no returns. That used to work. But with a fake money system, I like to call it a fake money system because it's not real money. But with a fake money system, it's really hard to survive like that. So that's it for today. If you want to learn more, like, subscribe, and I'm going to keep going over these topics, what you can do to help benefit your wallet. Have a great day.